Go to party settings, then go to voice allowed to be shared, or allow your voice to be shared and put always allow so I can record this. Hell no, you ain't playing as Cowboys. There's only one team you can play as. You gonna pick the most overall team and just win like that, or are you gonna pick a team that's actually pretty good? Actually, that sounded dumb. Pick your Saints. Use the Saints like you said you want to use. It's only one extra. I beat the Chiefs before, dude. I beat. Yeah. I'm using Color Rush, so you'll use all black. I don't know if you played with me last time or that's actually how you play. No, this is my home color. This is current Color Rush. I know, switch your color, bro. I won last time, you rage quit last time. I choose what color. I'm just ready to enjoy hopefully this good win I'm gonna hopefully get. It's gonna be coming down to my offense, it's gonna take time. Start off a little slow, get at least 3 sacks in the first quarter. Sack you more than 12 times. I like my chances. I think you're just scared. Hey, it's all talk. You can go to my channel, you can see how much I fucking do. Oh shit, I just hit my headset. That's fucking nice. Are you gonna get Madden 20?
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the New Orleans Saints.
Good, the Cowboys won 13-10 against the Saints. Best game they played. Oh, that's going to be over the line.
They run up and send this one away.
I asked switching players.
This will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the...
That's how I am. Oh, your controller dead? You're not even prepared. I'm fucking switching. I'm putting different players on. Russian shit. If I want to take a dub, I'm gonna do how I want to do it. I'm gonna hopefully take a dub. I'm not saying I will. I'm gonna say hopefully. It's gonna come down to what I fucking play and how I play. If I play like shit, you're gonna win. If I play really good, I might win. Alright, I'm ready.
End zone for a touchback.
You a little nervous? Were you not dialed in last game, or were you just surprised? And I played against the Saints all the time. Alvin Kamara's not going to do anything on this team.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. Shedding through the defense. Officially no gain on the play,
1 yard.
It's second down. Well, at least he was able to break that initial contact, or it could have been a loss.
Yeah, give credit to the defensive player, though. What did he do? Made him slow down, slow up his feet, and allowed the rest of the guys to get there to finish him off.
It's another run, isn't it?
On second down, Kamara. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Tackled there by Leighton Vander Esch.
But we just saw a great example of what we
talked about with his
coach
prior to the game.
He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And he will go down.
Sack.
A Cowboys sack. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to drop him for a loss of 10. And it'll be
so what's happening first drive?
And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away.
All right,
now Austin. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Are you still recording? Or are you
live streaming? What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
46.
A second down throw for Prescott. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 23 yards on the play.
Maybe 4 wide.
And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Now Prescott.
It's intercepted.
Looking for Hearns, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. And that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
Looks good on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Like I was in the beginning of this
Dallas
game,
gets set to take the
think
field.
I'm fine.
And last time, decent field position through the pick 6, obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Now Elliott. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, it's working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott.
Why the fuck is it not throwing?
Gets him. Brought down for a sack.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big. Sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz. And
under pressure again, and down he goes again.
Late for you, bro. You're like fucking.
They were trying to set up that screen, trying to get that screen to formulate. Took too long.
He ends up taking a sack, and that leads you to a couple of other questions. Number one, why don't you just get rid of the football near the screen guy so that you don't take an interception? But really, the big one, they just took everything away, and he was really kind of flummoxed on that play and ended up taking the sack.
44-yard punt. They're going to wind up losing yardage on the return, though. And the Saints will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 18. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So 5 yards there as one of the big guys up front moved.
And in a 4-3 front, you've got the 2 defensive tackles right near the football. I know there's a lot of movement around there, but they're always telling one eye on the football.
I just can't fucking hear you fucking whispering.
That didn't happen.
That wasn't me who jumped. That was the AI.
Following the penalty, it's Kamara. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
I ain't high at all, dude. I had to work out.
Staying on the ground on 1st with Kamara. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more.
And the pressure gets to Breeze as he's taken down. Randy Gregory able to get him for a loss of about 3. 3rd and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here. Shotgun now for Breeze. And Ginn's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. The first drive this unit had, they punted. This drive, much more polished, just looking crisper, aren't they, moving the ball.
Maybe the first drive was a little bit of a wake-up call. Probably a little bit angry that they had to put the ball away the first time they had it. Got motivated, got to the sideline.
It was 5-minute quarter.
Let's not let that
happen.
Here's
Almost 27-0. He wants to go in twice. I stopped.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Okay. I ain't worried.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he is
I ain't worried at all.
For the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Saints add on to their lead.
Doing that in a 5-and-a-quarter game. And you missed the field goal.
This is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect.
I did not miss one.
This remains a 13-0 game.
I didn't miss one.
Lutz now to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And they finally get to him, but not before he's past the 45 to the 46-yard line.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return.
I thought about it.
Down, you're almost
I thought about cutting it back 1 inch, and I'm like, oh, dude, I had it.
They start on the ground with Elliott. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Looking to throw. Prescott. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
Let's go. Let's finish now.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Throw right side, taken in by Gallup. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
So well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. Third down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
Defense not playing what I want to play, but it's all good. I've beaten the Saints before in this game. Let's do it again.
Easy.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that. And that's what he did.
On the ground, this is Kamara. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Bree's going to try and throw on 3rd down. The catch made over the middle by Ginn. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Breeze to another long-time vet, Ginn, for the New Orleans first. A pretty sizable deficit here in the 1st quarter. This defense probably need to get off the field in those situations on 3rd down.
And you and I both know in this huddle before that last 3rd down play, that's exactly what they talked about.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed in this 1st quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game. I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center.
Good set. Easy.
Now Breeze on the bootleg. Looking long for Thomas. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And he'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or 2 shy of midfield. Thomas, the intended target.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A busy 1st quarter. His 3rd catch of the afternoon is a 1st down.
What do you think?
10th carry now for Elliott. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. He really hasn't been able to get on track running the football, averaging less than 4 yards a carry.
Yeah, I think that they're going to enjoy the film session because all the defenders are filling their proper gaps on just about every play. And you know what they always say for a defensive coach? When I click off this film, I better see 11 jerseys in the picture going after the ball carrier.
There we go, kill.
On 3rd down, Elliott. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a 1st down. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. When you're down early, how do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
Prescott now on second down, fighting him off. He's going to find Gallup here complete. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, dude.
Yeah,
we
talked about time,
they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Ezekiel Elliott, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys have cut it to within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 13-7.
Come down to defense.
So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a 1-score, 6-point game.
When I punt, when I run, when I pass, do what I gotta do. If I want to run consecutive 3-4 runs in one game,
ready to head back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Now Breeze throwing on second down. Well, this is caught by Gill. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A busy first quarter. His 3rd catch of the afternoon is a 1st down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Finding some room at midfield. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down. Well, they're making a real first quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you've said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
A gain of 3,
Look
second
at the live stats.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping
because I'm
this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease.
And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. 3rd and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here. From the gun, it's Breeze. Looking for Ginn, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or 2 shy of midfield.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They'll give to Elliott. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives them a new set of downs.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down, keep the sticks moving.
And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Here you go. Here we go.
2nd down, Prescott. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
Green. The only guys who are retired is Amari Cooper and Michael Gallup.
On third down, that's Elliott. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. Prescott looks to throw on first. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Well, disappointed.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Now Prescott. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. On 3rd down, that's Elliott. And he'll at least get him inside the red zone here, down to about the 19. It'll be a gain of 3, and it also takes us to the end of the first quarter of play. Sitting alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, as it is Cowboy football to begin quarter number 2. We'll see what they'll do here as they're up against a 4th and inches. And that is no good. He pulled it just a bit, just a wee bit wide left. And this score will stay right where it is.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he's able to take this one out to the 35-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second in just about a few inches here.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
They'll run it now out of the gun. They're able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
0-2, 0-2. You're good, you're good. 5-4, ready. Okay. Let it. 3 seconds.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
So after the penalty, now they need just a yard on 2nd down. Toss play, Kamara. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Who are you fucking talking to, bro? You sound like we're fucking on something.
Here's Breeze to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that,
I don't get hyped like that,
though. A lot of congestion in the middle of the field makes it very hard to slot one in.
I don't get hyped
like you do, rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. And Lutz's kick is good. And now it's a 2-score game at 9, 16-7. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before.
You win this game, it's tied up.
Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking is so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Yeah, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Here's Elliott. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Out now comes the Cowboys punter. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It's taken to the 26. Able to avoid him. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They begin on the ground with Kamara, and he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Now they'll throw with Breeze. Eluding the put. And a big loss here as he's taken down. DeMarcus Lawrence able to disrupt yet another pass play. His 3rd sack of the afternoon. 3rd and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here. Breeze now. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
At the 20. 13.
Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a 1st down. Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Well, with the kind of half he's had, I think we can forgive him that run, right? Not every run's going to be a big play, is it?
No, and also the blocking just wasn't there. No room. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted.
You said it was a run. You didn't know anything.
First-round pick, Patrick Robinson. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Good.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. That one good for 10 yards.
No, it's not. It doesn't need to be that high overall. There's better running backs than him. Saquon,
before games.
Early.
Make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
It's more consistent.
Really good, skillful, tough running throughout this contest. Picked up 1st down after 1st down. He's got to have a nickname, doesn't he? How about the human 1st down machine? I think that fits.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's
playing as linebacker gives you revenge as well, dude. Any position you play as, or man, gives you revenge. Me, these linemen gives me revenge getting in the second that I want.
Not get yardage? A big-time play by the defense. It does happen occasionally, even against the best running back.
Trash position.
Picked off at the 16.
You fucking say D-line is a trash position?
So So that
He
is
went up in the trenches, bro. Ain't no one else.
And you hate to ask the question,
no one's getting beat up more than the running back and the D-line.
Do you need to go in a different direction next year?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature.
I thought it was trash. I want to be game 30. Almost 40 sacks total out of the whole game. And having one guy have 19. No, I ain't trash at all. That's just fucking me good.
Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
They find some open field here.
In real life, no, hell no. In this game, hell yeah. In real life, I get about maybe average maybe 2, maybe sometimes 3 sacks a game.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there.
I'm a guy who applies pressure, not a guy who's going to get sacked.
We're still in the second quarter.
And this right here is bullshit.
Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
On the same. Yeah, I don't know if anyone's on the same
there, and now second down.
There's probably different players.
Well, Brandon, he's had a great day,
and sometimes that just happens.
It is the NFL. They will make some plays against you.
2017.
Elliott. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. In on the tackle, Alex Okafor.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Got his man there complete to Gallup. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play. And
he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Got nothing to say.
Ezekiel Elliott with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Cowboys draw a bit closer. The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is down to 2.
Why are you
so
the lead
now? Shaved to 2 now.
What's that talk at? Get motivated.
Away.
It's not quiet now.
And here's Lewis. Turn here, he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans.
Without a fight, dude.
And with 3 interceptions
come back and less than a touchdown away.
We'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. He got 29 yards that time. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 46.
Been a little bit talking.
They'll run it now out of the gun. They'll get only a couple down to the 44.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Steps away to his left, and he's going to have to eat this one.
Up the back. That's 4.5 sacks for Lawrence right now. Come on.
Who else?
Come on. You can't.
Of the afternoon. 3rd and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here. Breeze going to throw. Forced out to his left. Hit as he throws.
On it, kick it, do what you got to do.
And I feel like my man, Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. Prescott now. And that is incomplete.
That's penalty, bro. You're fucking holding my lineman, bro.
That'll bring up 2nd down.
Wide receiver there.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talked about slot receivers.
What's happening?
They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And some space here. And he takes
What's happening?
Almost all the way to the 30. 31 yards there and a first down.
Yo,
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there.
I'm just running the same fucking play. You gotta be able to stop that.
Offensive line being involved. Seal the left side where the play was going, where they call play side. But how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key the left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You want the left tackle. If you bring your tight end over there, either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage. You got a chance to rumble.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Dak
I'm not proud of my pass game right now.
First down.
I'm relying really on my run.
One of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
And a broken tackle.
Where's the pass at?
Taken down right at the 10-yard line.
God, really quiet.
On first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. This is Elliott. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Smith. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there. A 10-yard touchdown run.
Hey, people who are watching this and we watch it later,
for 6.
if that play,
he's got it, and it's now a 21-16 lead.
It could be easy, Doug, but it's going to be a difficult one.
And
if I take it, we take the pride.
It goes. And here's Lewis. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Where are you at?
What is the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here?
Right.
They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
Okay.
And all the way down to the 24-yard line. A big play. Breeze finding Thomas. 49 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
There's Breeze, escaping the pressure right. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 4 on the carry there. It's 2nd and goal.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He was trying to get his second touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a second. Now flags will come in. And I think this is against the Saints up front. Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on 2nd and goal. Now Breeze. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. DeMarcus Lawrence in there yet again. My goodness, making 5 sacks for him now in this one game alone. Breeze now on 3rd and goal. Throwing the out route incomplete.
Gotta kick it.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They do get 8 out of the pitch and catch. However, it's 4th down. And Lutz puts this one through. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And out now come the Cowboys. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. They'll run it now out of the gun. Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. The 20, 10, touchdown, Cowboys.
Talk about my run game.
Ezekiel Elliott on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Cowboys are able to show off their quick strike ability. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes this a 9-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
You're quiet now?
And here's Lewis.
Don't be quiet for you viewers on your streams.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. 1:57 to go in this first half. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout. They'll pitch it out to Elliott. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. Prescott on 1st down. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a 1st down. A handoff left, Elliott. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll run with Elliott. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Incomplete.
Oh my God,
he had his hands on it, but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down. He's lucky to be getting that one back.
After what they've done with him all day long with all the targets trying to go after him, he's obviously gotten smart, and his pride is kicked in.
That's another missed field goal.
And this is going to be no good. He missed it off to the left, and this score will stay right where it is. So no real weather issues, anything of that nature to speak of, but that's now 2 missed field goals here so far.
And not to use this as an excuse, but I will say it is a little bit different kicking outdoors than it is in a dome.
And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Now before this 2nd down play,
will I
we'll
get
get
19 this game?
and a timeout. As the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go
yeah,
in the first half.
Hell yeah, I will.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Shotgun now for Breeze. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Anthony Brown right there to knock it away. I hate to sound really negative, but at this point, an incomplete pass, almost a moral victory that it's not picked off.
Well, you may hate to sound negative, but that was negative.
It was very negative, I know. But all these first-half interceptions, it's been tough to watch.
Yeah, couldn't find a silver lining in this one. Much more like lead.
He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And my goodness, reception. Picked off near the 44. And a potential turning point as he'll get the football in very good field position late in this.
He rage quit. Dude. It's all fucking talk, dude. If you're ever gonna fucking play me in Madden, don't fucking race quit and don't waste my fucking time. Dude, garbage, bro. Garbage. I might have had a rough start in the beginning, but, bro, I always come back. Shit player, get the fuck out of the game. See you guys later.